we saw The Columnist.
So the play is based on a real man, and we're in the late 50s, early 60s.
Joseph Alsop was a columnist, a political correspondent for a number of years. We find out the other side of Joe's life, which is that he's a homosexual, and he's a very closeted homosexual. He's having an afternoon dalliance with a Russian attaché who is actually working for the KGB.
While he's kind of moving forward and writing his column and dealing with current issues, a lot of what's happening around him is people trying to help him hide his double life and cover it up for him in some ways. And he's almost ignorantly just marching forward, not realizing the effect he's having on everyone around him.
John Lithgow is amazing. He's riveting.
I thought he gave a really powerful performance. It's really strong. It's, I think, a complicated character. Throughout the play, you connect with him in different ways. You hate him at one moment, and you really feel for him, and you have compassion for him, and you want to throw something at him during other parts, and I think it takes a lot for an actor to pull that off.
It's a really finely etched performance. Gently nuanced. I think it's a marvelous performance.
Boyd Gaines plays Stephen Alsop, who is the brother of Joe. I thought he also gave a powerful performance, and the two of them really played off of each other.
Margaret Colin plays his wife, Susan. She's very good, and it might be in lesser hands kind of a throwaway role, and I think she just handles it beautifully.
So there's a character of Abigail, played by Grace Gummer, who stands out. She's not exactly a principal character, but she stands out, and she has some very poignant scenes. It's got to be intimidating to share the stage with John Lithgow. I don't care what anyone says, but she held her own.
I thought this was an excellent show. I think it was a really powerful show, a really great story that I think a lot of people can connect to in many different ways.
The story has great resonance right now because we're involved in the same political situation that the Kennedys and Johnsons were in the Alsops. So this whole notion of the power of words and the necessity of words and the vitriol that those words can contain. So I think it's a very timely show.
It was good. It was very good. It was a little dry at some points, but for the most part, it was very, very good. The fact that it's in a smaller theater, so it's a much more intimate setting works, and just the fact that it's a really good performance and everybody works very well together.
I think this is a show definitely worth seeing. It's an emotional one. I think it's definitely going to keep you thinking long after you leave the theater.
So I'm going to tell a lot of my friends, yeah, go see it.
I'm seeing my theater friends tomorrow, and I'm definitely telling them to go and get tickets for The Columnist.